As most conservative Americans know, the mainstream media has a very short and selective memory. As cries of outrage toward President Donald Trump grow louder by the day for his handling of Russian President Vladimir Putin, it's as if liberals and their media allies have completely forgotten what occurred this past decade under President Barack Obama. Since nobody in the mainstream media will do the work, Rep. Steve Scalise, the congressman who miraculously survived an attack on his life last year, reminded the American people of exactly what took place between Russia and the United States during the Obama years. President Donald Trump went into this meeting with Putin from a position of American strength to combat Russian aggression, but it's important to remember how Russia was allowed to get to this point. Scalise tweeted Monday, "There certainly were numerous ways Russia was allowed to get to that point." Scalise started with the year 2009, when then-Secretary of State Hillary Clinton gleefully presented a plastic reset button to Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to reset relations with Russia and the United States, as if the gesture undid all the wrongs Russia committed against the U.S. and our allies. Then, there was March 2012. Obama promised then-Russian President Dmitry Medvedev that he would have more flexibility on missile defense after being re-elected. "This is my last election. After my election I have more flexibility," Obama said. "I understand," Medvedev replied. "I will transmit this information to Vladimir, and I stand with you." Of course, Obama never intended anyone to hear this, but it was all caught on a hot mic. During a presidential debate in 2012, candidate Mitt Romney called Russia our top geopolitical foe, only to be mocked by Obama, as well as other Democratic leaders and the media who said Romney's stance was outdated and a throwback to the Cold War. Then there was August 2013 when Obama refused to enforce the so-called red line he had drawn with Russia-backed Syria against the use of chemical weapons. Less than a year later, Obama showed his weakness once again when he did absolutely nothing after Putin annexed the Crimean Peninsula. In a final tweet, Scalise backed our current president who he's confident will not choke in the face of Russia like Obama did. June 2017, senior Obama administration official admits they sort of choked when it came to dealing with Russia. President Donald Trump won't choke like President Obama did, Scalise wrote. A quick review of history is all it takes to reveal the stunning hypocrisy from the left and the liberal media on this issue. Thanks to people like Scalise, the American people won't be forgetting that history anytime soon.